Cynthia Erivo could have totally avoided all of this trouble that she's created for herself in the wake of the backlash to the fan edit to the movie poster for Wicked. I mean, hey, if she was looking for a way for her to be her most authentic self and portray the role of the Wicked Witch of the West, well, she could have went dressed like that, because that is plenty frightening enough. But she has a couple of statements, and well, they're interesting to say the least. Cynthia Erivo defends clapback of fan-edited Wicked poster. It was the human moment. Was it really? Or was it just a pseudo-celebrity with an entitlement complex and a victim card to play moment? Was it that? No, human moment, right. Cynthia Erivo explained why she felt so passionately about a fan-edited Wicked poster after receiving backlash over her response. Yeah, she had a spurgy response, right? Because here you have the pictures, right? Okay, so you have the regular poster, which, brother, it's not great to begin with. Like, it's just, like, it's lifeless. And I understand that, the Wicked movie, it's not for me, and I think it's on track to make like $100 million its opening weekend. But you look at that and it's like, okay, cool. So she's just staring lifelessly ahead at you, and somebody's leaning over to say something into her ear. It's like, okay, I guess. Not a lot to glean from that. And if you take away the whole Wicked moniker that's on there, I mean, you might think that that's somebody's costume party. Okay, like, outside of that, don't quite know for sure. But Broadway poster that this is supposed to be taking inspiration of, well, it's far better, to be completely honest, okay? Like, it's stylized a little bit. Shows some expression for the Wicked Witch, okay? Shows that, oh, okay, cool, there's something to this message, there's something to her response, as opposed to, I'm here and I've got to process this as a black queer woman. I've got to add this on to my own personal struggle that I experience every single day. But it's funny, right? In her spurgy response to, what was that, on Instagram or something like that, it seems to make sense. But it's funny, right? Like, she takes umbrage with her lips being painted red, and then the brim of the hat covering the eyes and stuff like that. And she'll say, oh, it's erasing me as a human being. But she also doesn't point out how her co-star, Ariana Grande, who had one of the most vacuous but also most acceptable responses to this, because I think even she knows that, bro, they just made some fan art. You should be grateful. And people care enough about our production that they haven't seen yet to actually engage with it, so you better shut your mouth. But that AI art stuff, oh boy, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, Cynthia, she's great. Oh yeah, you're gonna love our movie. She had the more acceptable response, albeit not all that great. But Cynthia's knee-jerk response to this, right? This is the wildest, most offensive thing I have seen. Really? Poster's the most offensive thing. Did you grow up in the hood? Equal to that awful AI of us fighting. But yeah, some of those AI videos, they're pretty bad, so okay, I guess maybe. Equal to people posing the question, is your box green? Oh my god, an old meme from the genesis of the Broadway play. Well, your face and all of your skin is green. It would just kind of serve. The reason that would also be green is it darker green or is it lighter green? That's what, anyways. None of this is funny. None of it's cute. It degrades me. It degrades us. So funny how you had to put yourself above everybody else, narcissist. The original poster is an illustration. Yeah, we know, and it's better too. I'm a real life human being. I'm a human being. I'm a real person who chose to look right down the barrel of the camera to you. No. You were told to do that. You're an actress. Very dumb actress, but an actress nonetheless. Without words, we communicate with our eyes. And what do your eyes say in this poster right here? I'm a vacuous idiot. Okay, maybe it was, conveying the message that you wanted it to. Our poster is an homage, not an imitation. To edit my face, to hide my eyes is to erase me. And again, the hand placement of Ariana Grande has also been moved up, theoretically covering more of her face, erasing more of her face. She didn't speak about how that was deeply hurtful. I mean, if they were trying to erase you, if they were trying to remove you from this production, why did they also keep the logo and tell everybody that's on there? It just serves to reason, and really comes down to, this is somebody who is got by in life by playing victim card after victim card of, yes, being black, of being female, and then also of being queer, getting everything that you want, and then some by raising a ruckus for grievance that really isn't even there, especially in this case. And yeah, the backlash that she received, very much justified. Anyways, at the end of October, she was asked about the viral moment at the CFDA Fashion Awards, whatever that means. Erivo told Entertainment Tonight that her reply wasn't necessarily a clapback. I mean, we just read it. You can go ahead and deduce whatever you want, but I know what I read. But instead a representation of how much she cares about the upcoming film. Right. I really think I'm really protective of the role, she said. I'm passionate about it, and I know that the fans are passionate about it. Yeah, the people that have been supporting this play and made it one of the biggest Broadway productions of all time, so much so that it became a big Hollywood tentpole film. But yeah, you're passionate about it, and just because they want to express their passion in a different way, you want to take offense to it? Interesting. And I think for me, it's just a human moment of wanting to protect little Afalba. Yeah, sure. Is that somebody I would trust to protect the character that would go on to be the Wicked Witch of the West? Anyways. However, the 37-year-old actress, that face right there, 37. Well, most of it is. The architecture, I can't really say too much about the accoutrements, but structure's 37. Admitted she should have run her remarks by a few friends before posting them online, who probably would have told you that, yeah, you're stunning and you're brave and you're a strong, empowered, black, queer female. You can go ahead and say whatever you want. Toxic positivity at its worst. I probably should have called my friends, but it's fine. Yeah, exactly. I got clowned for over a week, but it's fine. It's fine. But yes, Erivo caused a stir earlier in October after criticizing a fan-made Wicked poster, which was tweaked to mimic the original Broadway poster by lowering Erivo's hat and changing her expression. And Glinda, what is she, the Witch of the East or something? I can't remember, bro. It's been a long time since I've seen the Wizard of Oz. I've never seen Wicked because... Yep, no, it's still there. I'm a man. Erivo caused... I'm sorry, in the film's version, Erivo's character, Afalba, stares right into the camera as Glinda, portrayed by Ariana Grande, whispers into her ear. Yeah, we know all that stuff. And there she is in the movie. And yeah, even though she is green, well... I wouldn't want to say anything that would get me some clap back now, would I? I think, what's the old saying? A picture says 1,000 words, and, well, there's only one, and it's 4 letters long, starts with a C and ends with unt. However, fans' version, Afalba's eyes were covered by shadows, and her expression was changed to a smirk. Yeah, from nothing. So crazy. So much cover they're running for this absolute airhead. But let's hear from this airhead here real quick, because she didn't necessarily get to the quote that I was referencing time and time again. So here's what she had to say to E on the red carpet there at that CFDA fashion garbage.
And it was wonderful that our voices worked together. I think we both were surprised by how well we worked together, how well our voices meld.
Oh, she's British too, so she's appropriating a role that should have went to an American, huh? Interesting.
Cynthia Erivo is speaking out.
Yeah, that didn't give me what I wanted, so we can go ahead and go over to this one. It's Rolling Stone. I should imagine that cringe would be so bountiful over from this disgusting outlet, but even the caption over the top of this is like, you know exactly what you're going to be getting from this. Yeah, Cynthia Erivo opens up about bringing a different version of Afalba to the Wicked movie, but I thought you were passionate about the character so much so that you needed to change it. Interesting. As a black woman who is queer, oh boy, we're in for some cringe.
The intention is not to diminish anyone else's version of Elphaba.
Yeah, of course not.
Ever. But the intention is to allow her to show up as me in my body.
Right.
See, it's all about me. It's me. I'm playing a character, but it's really about me. Oh my God, I hate actors and actresses.
And I loathe to make it about this, but it is what it is. As a black woman who is queer, who shows up in...
Yeah, and you just immediately start smiling because it's like, oh my God, I get to play my victim cards and people are going to pay attention to me because outside of that, outside of my immutable characteristics that somehow imbue me with some sort of societal power, I am just a boring individual. Big shock.
Like this way.
Absolutely.
There's something that I have that many other Elphabas don't have. They don't know what it is like to walk through the world like this. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody who's ever played a green witch before knows what it's like to be different. Holy shit, bro. Okay, like listen, ultimately at the end of the day, for the people that are the target demographic for the Wicked video or for the Wicked movie, it's probably not any of these comments that she makes aren't likely to affect the bottom line of this. It's probably still going to be a huge movie, but it could have more wide-ranging appeal if the titular character wasn't played by such a narcissist. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.